Hi, this is Stuart from Fab Lab Maker Hub, and this is another in the pop-up Fab Lab series. Today we're going to be doing some 3D scanning, and I'm joined by my glamorous assistant, Colin Keane from the Hive. Thanks for helping us out. So, there are a number of ways of getting 3D models into your computer. One of them is to download them off of the internet from 3D model libraries such as Thingiverse. The other way is to model them yourself using CAD software. There is a third way, which is to actually use a 3D scanner to scan an object into the computer. Commercial 3D scanners cost anything from about £5,000 upwards. But there is a cheaper way, not necessarily as high quality, but certainly a cheaper way, and that is to use what we have here, which is an X-Box Kinect unit. So this was connected up to a game system, the Xbox game system, and when it's connected up to the Xbox, basically you could use this to interact, with the games on the screen by moving your hands around, and it would track your body movements and sort of mimic those on screen with the game you're playing, whether it's like a tennis game or some sort of fighting game. But we're going to use the Xbox unit here with some special software that I have on the laptop, and we're going to use the 3D camera built into the Xbox to capture some 3D data and convert that into a 3D model that we could then go and 3D print. So this Kinect unit is actually a 3D camera. There's 3 cameras on here. There's 2 ordinary cameras, and there is an infrared camera as well. So this records a stereo image, and the infrared signal bounces back and gets recorded at the same time. And that's what gives us the depth sensing for the Kinect unit. So between these 3 cameras, it's able to effectively see in 3D and record all that kind of depth data that we need to generate our 3D model. So the software we're using is called Reconstruct Me, and essentially what we're going to be doing is creating what we call a 3D selfie. So Colin's going to be sitting here. The Xbox is going to be capturing this area around where he's sitting, and we're going to rotate Colin 360 degrees and capture a 3D selfie. So let's hope everything goes to plan. I'm going to hit the start button and we'll give it a go. Okay, so we'll start doing the scan. So it's going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so starting the scan now. It's turning around there. There we go, 20%. That's really good. Yeah, we're getting there. 60%, 65%, coming back round, almost complete. Yay, success. So essentially what's happened there is the camera has captured multiple images in 3D, and what it's doing at the moment is it's stitching all of those together and creating essentially like a 3D panorama from the image data that is captured. And what we end up with is this image here, which is a 3D model of Colin sitting on the chair. Now we can save that as an Stl file, which is the standard kind of file that we use for 3D printing. And I'm going to call that column STL and save that onto my desktop. There we go. Now, we also have column's chair, and all we want is his head. So we're going to chop off his head. You didn't know this part was coming. So I'm going to open up that with some software I have here, which is 3D Builder software. This file is life size. So what we're going to need to do is chop off column's head. So we just have the top of his head there. So what I'm going to do is just go to Edit, and I'm going to split this model in half like that. There we go. So basically I can either keep the top, keep the bottom, or keep both. I'm just going to keep the top part. And that's that. There we go. So there we have a nice 3D scan of column's head. Click OK. And we're going to save that. And we can open that up in our slicing software, which is Cura. And there's column's head. It's life size, as I was saying, so we're going to need to scale that down. That's a bit better. And we can zoom in and have a look. Now the red areas show us where it's going to have trouble printing because it's overhanging. So we don't want to give column a double chin. So what we'll do is we will enable supports so that it will generate some supports for us. So if we switch our view to layer view now, we can see it's added in some supports underneath column's chin there. And it says it's going to take 3 hours to print this. So we'll set that going and we'll print that. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours now, it's been printing away and the model's finally finished. So it's cooled down enough so we can touch the print bed. I'm just going to pop this off here. Yep, it comes off nice and easy. Now we've got these support structures here that we put in to stop column getting a double chin and stop his nose drooping. So we're going to just have to snap these off. They actually snap off pretty easily. You just have to kind of like pull them away like that. And just pull off the last little bits. There we go. If we had a little bit of sandpaper, we just kind of sandpaper that down a little bit, sandpaper your chin, give you a shave. Right. There we go, and that's the final model. Look at that. There we go.
Thanks very much.
A striking resemblance.
It is. It's amazing, actually.
There we go. There you go. Something for the desk.
Something for the Christmas tree.
Absolutely, yeah.
Excellent, thank you very much.
So there we go, that's 3D scanning and 3D printing all in one.